Good morning. Today is Thursday, and I am going back to work today. Yesterday, I stayed and kind of worked from home, primarily just because I didn't really sleep the night before, and because I cried so much, my eyes were really swollen. And I'm just not an attractive person after a little meltdown like that. So I stayed home, and I also just wanted to process it and not have to confront people. Sharing this journey is a double-edged sword because in one aspect you get to share in the joys and the excitement, but the downside is that, you have to, when it doesn't work, tell everybody. And I've used different forums for sharing information regarding my journey, so I had to go back to all those different forums, whether it be my Facebook page, my blog, my vlog, or just direct contact with family members. So, or people from work, co-workers. So I had to share, the bad news with a lot of people yesterday, and every time you share the news, of course, people, are compassionate and loving and say things to express their sorrow or sadness for you or grieve with you, and, that makes you sad and makes you cry. Like, it makes me sad, it makes me cry and stuff. So, but it's good because I think that it helps enable the healing process. It's just that it opens the wound sometimes, when you least expect it. So, I typically don't try to fight my emotions. I kind of just roll with it. So, but you don't want to be in a professional environment having meltdowns, in the workspace. And the sad thing about this whole process is, you have to grieve. As though I told my husband, I felt as sad as if somebody passed away, as sad as somebody died, because in a way, our dream did, our embryos did, and our dream kind of did. And I know that it's not over. I know that there's still possibilities, as far as us getting medical help, that part is over. We're not doing that anymore. And there's small possibility that, it can happen on its own, but I'm not investing the time, energy, tracking, or emotions into it anymore like I used to, because it's very consuming, and it's consumed 4 years of our lives. So I just want to be to a point where me and my husband get to, and not that we haven't, we've had a great marriage. We've had an amazing marriage, and I feel very blessed to have such a great husband, because he's such a supportive, loving, kind husband with a big heart, and I'm so blessed beyond words. But, we've been going at this pretty much since we got married. We waited about 6 months after we got married, and then we started trying, and don't even ask why we waited that 6 months, because it seems kind of foolish right now, but we did, and so, for since then, which has been our entire marriage, we've been trying to have a baby. So, that can cause stress, and that can take, we should have been in the honeymoon phase of our marriage, and we were actually, on a very time-scheduled, clinical baby-making phase, for years. So anyway, I'm ready to let that go, and I'm ready to put that behind us, and I'm ready just to see what, the future holds. So, I haven't cried since yesterday morning. Before, I don't know, like early in the morning, I woke up and I cried. My hair is so thin, you guys. I don't know what's going on. Sorry, I have to distract myself. I cried in the morning, and I cried a couple times during the day, a little bit for like a second here and there, and then for the most part I was okay. And then last night I had a glass of wine, and I've stopped taking all my medications, so my period's going to come, it usually comes within a couple days of stopping the medications. But I had a glass of wine last night, and for the first time in probably 3 weeks, I slept through the entire night. I didn't get up to pee. I didn't wake up and not be able to fall back asleep. I did wake up about 15 minutes before the alarm went off, but that was it. I had a great night's sleep, and I feel like pretty much a new person today, thankfully, because I think I really, really, really needed that. So, but the other thing that I realized was one of the medications that I'm on, I don't know why I didn't realize this, was steroids, or is steroids, shall I say. I'm weaning myself off of it. It's the only medication that I couldn't stop taking completely. My doctor or nurse told me to wean myself off of it. So I'm actually cutting down the dosage every 2 days until it's down to nothing. But I had no idea that that was steroids, and I think I was taking it at night before bed, which was probably why I wasn't sleeping well this whole time. And my entire vacation, I don't know if I told you guys, the entire vacation, I never slept past 5 a.m. local time, Dallas time. So it was really, they were 2 hours ahead there. It was like 7 there, but I didn't sleep at all while I was there. And I think I was taking that steroid at the wrong time, right before bed. So Donna, I think that you had taken steroids. You can chime in on this if you know anything about it, but I think I kind of messed myself up a little bit. So last night, when I realized that I didn't take it before bed, I just waited and I took it this morning. And that also gives me a little hope that probably, once I go off it, I'll probably drop a little bit more weight again too, because I think steroids kind of mess with your weight as well. And so I'm kind of excited to be weaning off this, and I should be off it within 5 days. I got to do, within a few days I think it's like 5 days I'll be done with it. So anyway, thank you everybody for your support. Thank you for your kind words. Thank you for everybody who reached out to me via text and email, and however you did it. I'm just so thankful again for this community, because you're not just as a support system, for HCG protocol. You guys are friends and your family, and you're a support system for whatever comes up in our lives. And that's just amazing. Like, you're the best people out there, just the best support group. So thank you for being part of this journey. Thank you for cheering me on and praying for me and everything that you've done. I'm really appreciative. I don't know what plan B is for Frank and I. We've discussed it. There's a few things that we said that we were going to do, if this didn't work, we thought about ahead of time. So none of this is like, irrational acting out behavior, where we're just going, we're going to go do this, and this because it didn't work. It's not that at all. Some of this was thought through ahead of time, but I am going to do another round of HCG, so I do get to finish off the last of the weight loss that I wanted to, which is exciting to me, gives me something to look forward to. I was really disappointed that I didn't get to my goal before the IVF cycle, so now is the opportunity to do that. So my husband and I are going to be loading. We'll probably do a 3 or 4 day load and load through till New Year's Day, and then start the day after New Year's Day, which I think is on a Tuesday. So like New Year's Day, I think is on a Tuesday. So I think Wednesday we would start our VLCDs. So I'm really looking forward to that, because I get to shake the little bit of weight that I gained during this protocol and then just lose the rest of what I need to lose. And so I'm excited about that. I'm also excited that I get to go back to working out. I'm excited because we're deciding what to do, but I'm probably going to get a new car because, the miles and the warranty is up on my current car. So I'm debating what to do. Either I want to buy an extended warranty and then get to the point where we don't have a car payment for a couple of years, which would be a really nice treat considering the financial burden that we've had for the last 4 years with fertility treatments. We've made a lot of sacrifices, and we've done a lot. We've put a lot of money into fertility treatments and my health. So it'd be nice to not have a car payment for 2 years, but my husband wants me to have a new car, and but I feel like my car is safe. It's in great shape, and it's treated me well, and so we're looking into that. And then the other thing that we're going to be doing soon is buying a new house. So if we are going to get a new house, that kind of goes in alignment with not having a second car payment. If we keep my car, get the extended warranty, then it'll be nice to have that extra no car payment while we get a new house. So so those are some things that are in the works. And there's a lot to look forward to in life. We don't have control over the hands that we get dealt, but we have control over how we respond to that, and making the best of it, and not becoming a victim, and not, going into that whole woe is me, but taking advantage of what we do have and appreciating that. So I have a great husband, I have a great family, I have great friends, I have my health back, and I have you guys, and life is good. So onward and upward. Sorry for the long video. Hopefully we won't ever have to talk about this anymore, unless we have some kind of pleasant surprise in the future. So thank you guys. I'll talk to you soon.